Not Broke fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. You want your phone? It's Wednesday. It's time for the Wednesday rant. You know what it is. It's time for that Wednesday rant. That is not it. Oh well, but I'm here. Thank you all for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. And go follow my new page. I have a new page, Malcolm Hall Shorts. It's my new comedy page where I post all my short reels and all those good things. So please go subscribe there. All right, what are we talking about tonight? Tonight we're talking about credit cards on file. Credit cards on file. What do I mean? What do you mean credit cards on file, Malcolm? They keep your credit. Every time you do business with some people, they keep your credit card on file and they charge you later. I've had a few instances where this has happened to me, and I wanted to do get some more insight on what are the laws surrounding this. How long can they keep your card on file? All these other things, because I don't appreciate getting charged later for something I don't even know about. So let's get into it. Yes. So if you've gone anywhere, if you've rented a car, or even more recently for me, Uber. They keep your card on file. They store it. When you use it, you don't have to put your card information in every time. You just use it and go on about your business. Well, these people are keeping your cards on file, and sometimes in the distant future, you will get a bill or a charge for something you don't even recognize. What is this for? Oh, well, we've actually picked up this cost you incurred, this toll fee, this late fee, this or this that. This scratch from the car, and they end up charging you later. Now, this is a problem usually with rental car companies. This has been a problem with Uber. Most recently, I took an Uber. Excuse me. Took an Uber, and it asked me. The message was very unclear. It said something about Mexican pesos. It wouldn't let me get a ride until I hit the button. Hit the button and said okay. When I said okay, it visually charged me it charged me in pesos. It said it was from Mexico. I'm like, what the heck is this? But I needed to go. I didn't have time. I was on my airport. So I did that, paid for my Uber. I checked my credit card. I got charged $44, and it was like Mexican pesos converted over. I said, what is this? Why am I being charged this amount? I called them up, figured out. They said, oh, this charge is going to get dropped off your card. Well, they charged my card $44. The ride I paid for was $40. I was messaging the Uber back and forth. They said in 3 to 5 business days, this charge will drop off your card. Those bastards lied. It did not come off my card. I had to end up disputing it with the credit card company. I had to call the credit card company. Hey, Uber playing with me. Y'all need to get the charge off my card. They said, oh yes, Mr. Hall, please let us know. We'll take care of it. And it took them about 2 weeks. That's why you always book on your credit card, because your debit card, you got to go fight to get your money back. And the banks are really slow. And they don't give you your cash back until then. Credit card company doesn't reverse the charge for the time being. It'll come off and you're straight. But the whole nother story. But anyway, I had to go to the credit card company, American Express, and they got the money back. It took like 2 weeks, but they were messaging me. I sent them messages and showed them, hey, listen, I'm showing you right now. I shouldn't be getting charged for this. And it was in Mexican peso. I went to Mexico in May. They were charging me in August. What? This is garbage. Why are y'all charging me? So anyway, it ended up getting dropped off, but they never did it. They sent me text messages back and forth. They never dropped the charge. The charge had ended up getting disputed by my credit card company, and they took care of it. I was very upset about this, and this is going to happen to you in a situation when you leave anything on file with anybody. They can always charge your card later. Card network rules. Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover. Merchants must obtain cardholder consent. Probably when you sign up for these products, you have to click the consent button. To keeping card info. They must disclose what charges are what charges will occur, frequency of billing, cancellation process, card networks require card on file, COF agreements. Usually you check a box or sign a form. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when your card is on file for a long term and it get charged later. I want to know about when your card is on file and you are charged later for fees. That's what we want to know. This is talking about just keeping your card on file. No. Give me statistics. Treat this thing like my assistant. Statistics. If I had an assistant, I definitely would have them doing it. But anyway, I want the statistics surrounding this. How often does this happen? Because nearly 80% of Americans have been charged credit card fees, hub wallet severates, fine, refund, don't match. This is not really getting into what I want to talk about. But this is more of a rant. We don't need all that detail. We don't need all of that. This is more about just making sure you're paying attention to what's on your card because they will charge you later. You'll get charged later than what you think you're supposed to get charged, and it's a lot of trash. And if you don't have it on a credit card, you got to really fight to get it back. And the charges are hard to get back sometimes. I'm trying to tell you, especially when you're dealing with your bank. Your bank don't really want to give you your money back. Your bank don't love you. They don't really care about you at all. So you're best to do it with your credit card company because they will fight for you. And they answer the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your bank closes. You can't get no help at the bank on a Sunday. Credit card companies open on Sundays, Saturdays, Sunday through Sunday. You put a call in, they'll take care of it and get it done for you. But, I don't know. Has anybody else had this situation? It's happened to me with a rental car. I've gotten charged for tolls like months later. Like, what? I don't remember going through no toll. But here's the thing. Here's a cheap not broke tip for you. When you go anywhere, if you're in your rental car or your own car, if you're going out of town, if you're driving long distance, anywhere you go, make sure you check on the GPS, avoid tolls. Now, if you're in a place where you can't avoid the tolls, that's another situation. But your GPS will sometimes have you going through tolls to get you there faster. And you don't want to necessarily pay the tolls. Like if you're going from LA to San Diego, it has a toll. There's a toll road out there. I forget the name of it. But if you don't put it on your GPS, it'll have you veer off going on the toll road. Now, they charge you for the toll later. They mail you the toll. You got to pay it. If you don't, it'll turn into like a $68, $78 bill. It gets expensive out there with these damn tolls. So, and the rental car companies, they charge you fees on top of the tolls. So, they charge you a fee for paying the toll. Toll might be $12. You're going to pay $29 because they're going to charge you another fee on top of the toll fee for paying the toll for you. So, you're best, because here's why. They want you to pay for the toll rate up front. They'll say, oh, you can go through all the tolls you want for $10 a day. And if you get it, cool. You can go through all the tolls. They'll cover the toll fees, no problem. But if you don't, they're going to mail you a letter, charge a card later for those toll fees. You'll be responsible for paying them. And that's not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do. I'm trying to think of another situation where I've been charged later. Oh, yes. Subscriptions. Subscriptions will just charge you later. Now, those things I put on my debit card because I don't want a subscription just automatically renewing, charging, and I don't know. No, sir. Nope. I put those on the debit card because 9 times out of 10, I get those subscriptions on the card where I don't keep a lot of money in there so they can't just resubscribe. I want an opportunity because you might miss the email. You might miss the email. They want to resubscribe. Resubscription is like $200. You may not be in a place where you want to pay that, or you no longer believe in the service, or you're using it. So then, if you don't do that, you'll mess around and just get charged for the service. And then you're stuck. Now you got to go fight to get the charge off, but you legally authorize it, and they might have it in terms and conditions. Once charged, you can't undo the charge. So it's best not to have reoccurring subscriptions unless you know you're going to use it. You got the money on a credit card annually because those fees can get up there, and you don't want to end up paying those fees if you don't have to. Right? So, keep that in mind. There we go. Keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. No. I don't think it's understanding what I'm trying to ask it. It's not asking. I'm trying to figure out how long can they keep your card on file. And should they have to send you a notice They usually don't send you a notice when these things happen to you. When your card gets charged late, you don't get no notice. I don't get no notice. I just get a charge, and I'm like, where the hell this came from? Us. I'm like, when did this happen? 6 months ago. Why you charge me now? Because we can. That's how it feels when they charge you with your card on file later. They could at least send you a notice. They could at least let you know, give you an option. Well, hey, we're going to send it to you. Do you want to pay this in advance, or we're just going to charge you? Now, if it's on your credit card, you best believe they're just going to charge that thing. You're just going to wake up, have a charge on your card. You're not going to know what it is. You got to go fight to get it back. I put that stuff on the debit card, so I don't keep no money on that account. So when you go to try to charge it, declined. Or I'll get a call about fraud. One of the two. That's a great question. I wonder how long can your card stay on file? It's probably, I don't know. It's probably in those terms and conditions. How long can your card stay on file? How long can your card stay on file? Damn it. Hold on. Keep it in mind. There we go. Let's see. Merchants file card on file rules. They're allowed to keep your file on that as long as they have your authorization, subscription, membership account. We probably don't read it. It's probably indefinitely because we do not read the terms and conditions because they're so damn long. I don't know who reads terms and conditions. Does anybody really read terms and conditions? They're super long. I don't. I personally don't. That's really long. Really long. I was recently charged for a toll from a rental car for a rental a few months ago. I have no way of knowing if it was truly me. Yeah, I think you would have to either ask the rental car company to provide the information when this happened and provide the information, or get that information on your own and go dispute it with the credit card company, and they'll get the money back for you. But yeah, like you said, they don't really give you much explanation. You just see a charge. They just charge you, and then later you'll get something in the mail and tell you why you got charged. It's really unfair, and I think it's very unethical for them to do that to people, just be charging them, and not really giving them opportunity to pay it up front. Like, let me pay it. Send me an invoice rather than just charging my card. But like I said, you're not doing that to me. Because I'm not going to leave it on nothing. Because, man, the people just be charging your car for all kind of shit. And then they'll make it really hard. Try to get the reverse the charge. Nope. You're not about to do that. And I have several annual subscriptions. Here's another thing. Make sure you keep all your annual subscriptions in your calendar or written down somewhere so you know when you're going to get charged. You don't know when them charges are going to come through. And you don't want to be on the hook stuck paying that stuff. You don't. You don't want to be on the hook paying that stuff. So make sure you have put it on a spreadsheet, write it in a little book, somewhere. Okay, I get charged for this subscription once a year. I need to know when it's coming up so you can plan for it, or decide if you don't want it no more. You may not want it no more. You may not want that particular subscription no more. And if that's the case, you don't renew. But if you don't give yourself the option to renew, if you have it to where it can be automatically charged, they're going to charge you. They're going to damn charge you. And they're going to hit you upside the head, ladies and gentlemen. And you don't want to be getting hit upside the head with them charges. Okay? You don't want to get hit upside the head with them charges. All right? Make sure you pay attention to that. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back. We're back. We are back. I put my shades on. I had my shades on. I said, let me put my shades on. But then y'all can't see me. So I put my shades on. Some people be on doing the whole live thing with their shades on. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I like the people to see me. I like them to see me. So, trying to find 387. What did you do? Are you going to dispute this charge? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to say, hey, you bastards, I need my money back? Maybe not like that. But are you going to do something? Let us know. Drop a comment. Are you going to go fight for your money, or are you just going to pay it and let it go? Some people just pay the stuff and let it go. Not me. You're not going to charge my card. Nope. You're not going to charge my card. I'm not going to dispute it or figure out what the hell is going on. Oh, no. I don't care if it's $1.50. I need to know, why am I being charged and what for? I'm going to call you up. I'm going to call you right on up. What the hell is going on and why are you doing this to me? I don't appreciate it. I have numerous website domains, names on file, GoDaddy. Those payments come out of nowhere if you don't keep it on file. Oh, Josh Brown, what's happening? What's happening? Man, GoDaddy got my black ass. Look, I lost my domain name and had to pay a domain recovery fee. All right? Yeah. They hit me with like I said, I kept it on a card that I knew I didn't keep money on it, so I knew they couldn't charge me. So when that automatic renewal came up, I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me decide, or let me know. I'm going to have the money next Friday, okay? Because if you got the money on the card, they're going to take it this Friday. Nah, I don't need that. Man, I messed around. They emailed me for 3 months straight, and then the domain name was up for sale, but they bought it. So basically, they put it up for sale. GoDaddy put it up for sale, and then bought it, and then charged me a recovery fee. Ain't that a bitch? What? Let me tell you now. Let me run that by you again. I had a domain, right? I was late on the payments, 3 months late. The domain was up for sale from GoDaddy. GoDaddy bought it and said, hey, here you go. You can have it back, but you got to pay us a finder's fee. What? That's a hustle right there. That is a whole hustle. Hey, son. Hey, mom. Thank you for watching. Yeah, that's a whole hustle right there. Them people, man, make reclaiming stuff. That's like the tow man just taking people's cars and calling them up. Hey, look here, man, we got your car down here. You need to come on and get it. It's going to be $109. What you mean? Why is my car towed? We just saw it out there. What you going to do about it? It'll take you too long. If you want to go to court, it's going to take you too long. You going to call the police? The police ain't coming tonight. You might as well come on down here and pay this $100 and get your car back. What the fuck? Yeah, I go crazy. Nah, man. But yeah, it's a whole nasty game out here. It's a whole nasty game. And see, here's the thing. When you do certain things, you pay for certain things, you sign an agreement, they charge you for that, and that's it. What? I don't know the legalities. I don't know. I'm not an attorney. What are the legalities about people keeping your card on file and charging you later for fees, expenses that you don't know about? I don't remember this. Where did this come from? I don't like it. But this is what you got to do. You got to have alerts on your phone. You got to have notifications on your phone. When you make purchases, you know what happened. So if you make a purchase or have a alert on your credit card for a certain limit. So if an expense is paid over $100, you're going to get an alert or something like that. You need to know, because if somebody can just take your card and start running amok on it, it's some fraud stuff going on. You don't know. You don't catch it for a little bit. You're jammed up. That's why you check your statement. You get that statement. Just look through the statement. You got a few minutes. Just look through it. Okay, yeah, I got that. I got new drawers. Yeah, got me a cake. Yeah. Got me some there. Got me some marijuana. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I did. Got me a new computer. Why buy me a new computer? My old one's working good. Yep. You just go through there and see what you got to get, and just check your statement periodically. Look. That's why you have different accounts, so you don't have 2,000 transactions on one statement. That's too much to look through. That's very tedious. Trust me, I know. There is people out there making money flipping on it, especially if you have one that someone really, really wants. Yep, they are. People are doing that. They're pirates. They wait for domains to come available, or they buy up a bunch of domains that they think people may want, and then when you want it, they will sell it to you at a premium price. And these guys are sharks. They're not going to be like, oh, domain's $30. Nah, we're going to need $500. $500 for a domain? Yes. You going to pay it or not? Or we going to sell it to somebody else? So, yep, that's true. You got them domain pirates out there buying up domain names and getting people to come in and rebuy them from them. Assholes. But it's go to jail. All right, guys, we got to keep it moving along. Let's get into interesting news. The news is so interesting. What the hell is going on in my home? All right, let's get into it. Interesting news. I don't have a ton of stories for you tonight, but I got one. Can I share my screen with you all? Can you all see my screen? That's not it. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the ad. All right, whatever. Oh, whoa. Oh, local recording. Damn it, I'm out of space on my drive. It's going to stop recording my episode. Oh, well. All right, slowly. Amtrak unveils next-gen Acela premium ride trains that can travel up to 160 miles an hour. Woo, that's nice. We're going to talk about that in a second. 5 new Amtrak trains will begin rolling out between Washington, D.C., New York, Boston, at top speeds of 160 miles an hour starting Thursday. The inaugural next-gen Acela ride is taking off from Washington Union Station, where the Department of Transportation is planning to reclaim management to restore the federal asset to its former glory and New York Penn Station. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy demanded Amtrak improve public safety at the train station earlier this year, which aligns with President Trump's administration border push crackdown on crime nation capital. Won't care about that. Next Gen Acela is more than a new train. It's evolution travel. President Brown Hooper said on August 7th in a statement, it's just a few weeks away. History we made. With debuts of next Acela, we will launch standard American travel. A total of 28 trains will enter the service by 2027. 160 miles an hour. Yeah, but what I'm told, it don't only do that for like a stretch. It don't go 160 miles an hour straight line all the way there. That ain't true. So let's not tell that story. It does go 160 miles an hour in stretches. You're not doing 160 miles an hour the whole damn ride. Now I remember reading about that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cracker Barrel had to change his logo back. We said we don't like that shit. No. Nope, they don't like it. Cracker Barrel changed his logo after a call with the White House and thanked President Trump for weighing in. Aide says, I don't know why they thanked him. Cracker Barrel, listen, they had to change it back because them people don't like that. The people who go there are very loyal. Then they took the Cracker Barrel off the Cracker Barrel sign. So, you can't do that. You can't have no Cracker Barrel sign with no Cracker Barrel. You need Cracker Barrel, okay? You need Cracker Barrel sign and the Cracker Barrel on there. They took it off. People ain't like that, but it is what it is. So, hey, shout out to Cracker Barrel for doing that because if not, people going to be pissed off and they're going to burn the city down and you wouldn't want that. Cracker Barrel. Whoa, what the hell? Let me go back to the damn shit. Let's go back. Cracker Barrel. Oh, man, I thought y'all could see it. Dang. What's going on? Oh, you can. Shit, not me. I'm tripping. Okay. Bam. There we go. Cracker Barrel. Back to it. I don't know if you've had Cracker Barrel. You should give them a try. They're not bad. They're not better than Waffle House, though. Nope, not. No, I would never say that. They're not better than Waffle House. Waffle House is supreme. Let's see. Cracker Barrel, that's that. Had another one. 4 million crime restored, 600 people sold back 4 million goods. No. Hostess recalling poppy tree due to potential mold campaign. Oh, yes. Here we go. Hostess recalling ding-dongs due to potential mold contamination. Who's eating ding-dongs in the first place? You're a ding-dong for eating ding-dongs. Some Hostess ding-dongs sold in the U.S. are being recalled because the products may contain contaminated with mold. It's always something going on. J.J. Smucker Co., the parent company of Hostess, issued a recall for select lots of Hostess chocolate Ding Dongs. Single severe Hostess chocolate Ding Dong and Hostess chocolate Ding Dong. What? I don't understand. It wasn't clear what states and retail stores are impacted products were shipped to. However, the affected products have been Best Buy dates August 30th through September 5th. Well, how the hell are you going to help us if you don't tell us where it's at? We are committed to your health. No, you're not, because you didn't tell us where it's at. And we are followed by best practices to ensure quality and safety of the products we sell. We apologize for convenience. Not for no mold. Y'all need to clean up. You got mold on the food. Y'all need to clean up, man. People dirty around there. You're not washing their hands going to the bathroom? How you got mold there? The AC not on? Huh? Something going on. Ding dong. I don't know about eating no ding dong. Anybody eat ding dongs? I don't eat no damn ding dong. I don't eat no ding dong. I don't eat no Twinkies. I don't eat nothing. I saw somebody on the internet grilling a honey bun. What kind of stuff is that? You know how terrible you look to be grilling a honey bun? I saw somebody grilling a honey bun. Wild. I would never grill a honey bun. That's wild. They're grilling a whole honey bun. Right? Mm-mm. That's nasty. Nasty. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Wednesday rant, where we rant about things going on in the city, in your community, in your world that we don't like. Costing too much, or there's people just getting out of pocket. And this week, the Wednesday rant is on, why the hell I'm forgetting? Oh, I forget what the damn rant is about. Oh, I'm tripping. Credit cards on file. I'm doing terrible. Credit cards on file. You being charged later for something you may or may not have done with no rebuttal. They just charge your card on file. Remember, don't just put your card on file now for anything, especially subscriptions annually. You'll just wake up with a $150 charge. What is this? You're going to pay for it. This is what this is. Have you ever had fried Twinkie? No, I have not. I have not had a fried Twinkie. That sounds interesting. Nah, this sounds nasty. I don't think I want a fried Twinkie. But I'm sure at the fair somewhere you can get them. Fried Twinkie. Oh, they fry everything. Mm-mm. I don't think I've even had a Twinkie. I don't like the cream filling. Not my thing. I might have put creamy stuff in the middle or nothing. I don't like none of that. That's why I wouldn't eat no jelly-filled donut. Nope, I would never eat no jelly-filled donut. I don't like no mushy inside. That's not my thing. Not for me. Not for me. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I will be out of office, so we will have no show on Wednesday. But we'll be back on Monday. Labor Day. Or we might take Labor Day off. I don't know. We'll see. Probably won't. But we'll see. But definitely tomorrow. I will post a video tomorrow. It just won't be live. But I will have a video up tomorrow. Make sure you check it out. Watch your boy. Support your boy. I appreciate that there. Heading on the road. Going to go get some YouTube content for you all. Some more content. So, got to travel around and do all that. But, I won't be able to go live tomorrow because I won't have internet, unfortunately. But maybe I'll go live on Friday where I'm at. And you'll be surprised from where I'm at. So I might just go live where I'm at on Friday. Plan for me to go live Friday where I will be at. It's going to be a surprise show. So look forward to that. It's going to be a surprise show on Friday. So we're going to go live Friday, surprise show. So make sure you tune in. Look for when I post the thumbnail. When I post the thumbnail, make sure you tune in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all for tuning in tonight on the Wednesday rant. This is Cheap, Not Broke. Live life at your price. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Josh Brown. I appreciate Phyllis Hall. I appreciate Shauna 5387. I appreciate everybody who is watching. Oh man. And I appreciate those who are going to watch later. Thank you all. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Run those numbers up. Run those numbers up for me, please. I appreciate it. And I will see you all Friday. Going live Friday. It's going to be a little early in the show. I'm going to be on a different coast. Friday. So look for the live on Friday, okay? I appreciate you. Stay tuned in and look out for me, like I said, on Friday. I'll see you Friday night or Friday. Sometime Friday. I'll see you Friday.